immediately bans Warbeast, and I think that Warbeast kind of gave them fits last game with the Wolf plus Parasite, of course. Then he just got so farmed eventually. Did a great job. I don't think he ever died. And yeah, it worked out nicely for them. Then Scout, Ophelia, Parasite even being banned by Slicks. Interesting. So I guess they still believe Parasite's good. I can tell you that a lot of other teams are like, they think Parasite is just worthless now because of the nerf, which, is probably, like you talked about earlier, a bit of an over-exaggeration or a knee-jerk reaction. But Wretched Hack, first pick. Keeper, seems like tmsR really likes to pick their Suicide Heroes first, very early. Keeper getting picked there, and then Tempest immediately picked by AL. So denying them the Keeper Tempest Hag. Ooh, that is a crazy team fight team. So all those heroes kind of split evenly. And here we have NG picked up, so not too crazy about the pick so far, Beef.
Yeah, nothing too insane by any means. I'm interested to see Absolute Legends, of course, over there with the Tempest. I don't know. Who is going to play that one?
King Plato, he used to like to play junglers a lot in TMM, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him. But they have two support players, though. They have Echo X and Creams. They're both support players, so... Actually, you know what? I'm going to revoke that and say it'll probably be Creams.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was kind of leaning towards, Creams, but normally Meisty, of course, would be their jungle player, but not being in the match here today. Sad. I always like watching Meisty play. I felt like he was a very strong player on that team. But in any case, going to be interesting for sure. And with this final pick right now, we'll see if they choose to go for something like a support or one of their initiator types. But already, I mean, Wretched Hag on the board, and you kind of talked about it. Lions bringing this one back into the meta. Lions has always been a hero that has loved using Wretched Hag, whether it was on Super KGE, on Flensmeister, Jonasum fan, even back in the day, ALG. But definitely bringing it back lately. And a Kraken pickup here from AL.
I'm really surprised if they don't pick Dampier. Okay, they did. Wow. So first Tempest, I think Dampier is like your best possible hero choice, but... Go with Roy there. Sorry, I had to cut you off because if I had to sound smart if they picked Dampier before they picked it. So
well, now I gotta cut you off. They didn't go with Dampier because they want the beard power. Do you see the power of the beards over there on tmsR right now?
Do you think Keeper's green shit under his mouth is a beard?
That is absolutely a beard.
Yeah. Okay, I agree.
The color of your beard does not matter.
Do you have a alternate avatar like icons enabled?
Not.
Okay. So the rally one has a pretty massive beard, like the one I'm looking at now.
Okay.
And there's just really no facial hair on a Legion team. I'm kind of worried for them right now. Their draft is pretty weak.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Especially, if they get Master of Arms on tmsR, it's gonna be so good.
Like, I think they really need to pick Pyromancer because his is just a fire bush. Yep. And it's massive. And I really think what else is a nice one? Midas. Look at that majestic waterfall. Look at that thing.
It really is
great.
That
is insane.
Yeah,
it just works perfectly with his love of gold.
Not bad. Not bad. Well, in any case, back into the actual game here. Corrupted Disciple being banned out by the guys on Absolute Legends. They got Bubbles as well, so trying to get rid of a couple of possible solos, while Prisoner 945 and Fade are being banned out here by tmsR. So trying to take down some of those mid lane type initiators for their opponents. And, well, I think those are probably some pretty good choices here.
Yeah, AL's draft doesn't really give a whole lot away. I mean, Hag and Kraken are versatile. Kraken can pretty much dual lane if he really has to. There's the Dampier band, yeah. I honestly think they should have picked it, but... Because there's no way Tempest is going to man up on you. You just get free form. So, anyway, Kraken and Hag can both go to like various lanes. Kraken can even dual lane mid. I know some teams have been using it recently.
Yep.
Kraken. Here's what happened to Kraken. He got nerfed. Pretty sure he got nerfed again. Nobody picked him. Then he just got buffed back to what he was. So now he's back to being good. It's kind of funny how that chain of events happened. So he's back, baby. He's the guy from Futurama, but yeah, I don't know. I think AL here, they still need a support hero. I always like Glacius against Rally, and it's great for helping Kraken set up his spells if they do decide to dual lane mid with Kraken. So I think Glacius would be a solid support here because Kraken doesn't really have like a leading stun. He kind of needs help from his support to set up his spells, you know. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm a fan of Glacius going with him because Glacius has got a stun of his own and then of course a snare.
And a
Um,
beard.
Complements that nicely, and he's just got. It looks like his beard just encompasses the back of his head.
Oh, there's. Oh, they snagged the away beard. That needed to go to tmsR if they wanted to complete the beard. But Glacius Pyromancer is still available if they did want to go with a dual support, which tmsR, I mean, with Ophelia and Parasite banned here and already a Keeper of the Force that they'll probably suicide, I think they will go for a secondary support.
Yeah. Let's see what kind of heroes like to run. I think Torture would be a great secondary support with Keeper of the Forest. I remember Swindle always talked about he loved picking Tord and Keep.
Riser? Uh-oh. Riser just dropped off like literally mid-sentence here, guys. Let me make sure that my internet did not just cut out. I'm sincerely hoping... Oh, no. There it is. Yeah. That definitely sounds like that Skype call just dropped. My internet appears to be fine. So... let's pick up this call again here from Riser. Hello?
Am I back?
You are. I was like, you're in the middle of a sentence. I'm just like, oh, he's gone.
Yeah, I heard your voice cut out, and I was like, maybe Beef is lagging, but I guess it was me because I got DC'd. Weird. Huh? My internet like never goes down. Ooh, Soul Stealer. Okay.
Interesting. They at least got Glacius before the Soul Steal. Getting 4 beards, pretty strong. But SS probably going to be babysat by Soul Stealer up top, I would think. I mean, this is a classic lane. Like, really old school. Like, 3 years old school.
Swiftblade. What the hell? Okay. Interesting. So Swiftblade is kind of good in a way that it's really hard to man up on a Swiftblade that go aggressive if they do decide to put him bottom. Huh. So I'm curious. I think tmsR is just gonna do 2-2-1.
Yeah.
Potential.
Here's my lanes here, Riser.
All right.
Soul Stealer,
Hit me.
Glacius top. What?
I said no. Just hit me with it.
Okay, I'm hitting you. Soul Stealer, Glacius top. You got Rally and Engineer mid. Suicide Keeper. On the other side, you got Suicide Wretched Hag, Kraken, MOA mid, Tempest safe jungle, and then Swiftblade solo short. Which I really like Swiftblade solo short against the Keeper of the Forest. 1, he's going to be able to CS pretty effectively. 2, he can spin to defend his tower. And 3, he can also spin to get out of the root if needed.
That's true. He can spin out of the root. The only thing is, I don't really agree that he'll do well in the lane. He's minus like 8 million damage compared to Keeper, so Keeper should have a really easy time out farming him.
True, he does have very low damage.
Yeah. So
I didn't think about that. I thought he had higher damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's actually really low for a melee hero. He's like one of the lowest. Probably because his spin does like 8 million damage, so kind of compensates. But
he needs to pick up an early Crushing Claw or an early Duck Boots.
yeah, you got to do the Jeppets build. You get first item. What's it called? What's that item? Punch Dagger.
Went to attack. Punch Dagger. There
Punch
it is.
Dagger.
That's what I meant. It was a Punch Dagger, not a Crushing Claw.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, but I think your lanes are probably pretty accurate.
Nailed it.
I don't know. Both teams have a lot of options here, so it's kind of hard to guess. I don't really like tmsR going aggressive. I think they should just 2-2-1. Even though Soul Stealer will probably beat Hag by himself if Hag is suicide, and yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I think the conventional lanes for both teams are probably what's going to happen here.
Yeah, and in that event, a lot of it's going to come down to individual skill. I think Wretched Hag, I think you were just talking about it right there, that she's probably going to have a pretty rough time up top. Glacius should be able to do a very good job zoning him out. And Soul Stealer, what are the latest changes here on Soul Stealer? I know he's received a lot over the past, 3 months.
I couldn't tell you. It seems like every patch there's a Soul Stealer change. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here we go. I got it. Calm down.
Nice. I'm there as well.
Oh, okay. You want to do it then?
No, go ahead, Riser. I'll put it on the screen. You can read it. Team effort.
Okay, so less mana for Raid or Demon Hand. You get more. Wow, you get a lot more souls. Huh. So you get 40 extra damage instead of 30. Is that right? Or do you get? Wait, so a soul gives
It's 2 damage. Yeah, so it's an extra
Wow.
20 damage on his top end.
Jesus, that's a lot of extra damage. Okay.
At like level 7,
Uh,
yeah, that's a lot of extra damage.
yeah. Soul Seal, death reduction.
Yeah, they had changed it so that you
here.
only
You
lost
lose
10 souls at max.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I thought that was talking about his ult, and I was thinking of Dota, where in Dota, when your Soul Stealer dies,
Explodes.
his ult goes off. Yeah.
It's about damn time.
Anyway, Soul Burst, movement speed is static at 25 all levels. Same with the damage reduction. So those aren't really that big a deal. I think the biggest one is the hands, which isn't that good, but the extra damage you get from Soul Steal is like insane. 20 extra damage. That's so much. So much damage. And that really just drives the point of Soul Stealer, like the mid game, just snowball into late game by killing everyone mid game. It just makes him even better at that. Just the extra auto attack damage. Because most of the time we'll be casting spells, but like 20 extra damage, whew, that's a lot. So you see AL actually, going toward the jungle is fine. Actually, need a cough here. One sec.
No problem. I was checking out Soul Stealer there to see if he had any beard, because if you've got a team with 5 beards, you win. Like, no matter what. Even if you don't win the game, you actually get a win on the brackets. At least if I'm controlling the brackets. So, in any case, I don't think Soul Stealer does have that 5th beard here for tmsR. As you said, trying to get the wards in the jungle here. And doesn't really look like they're going to do so. Leaving present 23 as the Suicide Kraken. This means that they're going to have Master of Arms probably in the short lane babysitting Swiftblade and Wretched Hag solo mid. So going a little bit less than standard here. Kraken, I feel like he's going to have an even worse time against this Glacius than Wretched Hag would have.
Well, it looks like they're actually going to try in long lane, so they definitely had that option. And as long as they can ward Tempest's jungle, ooh,
Yeah,
this could
never
be...
mind.
No, Master Rob's usually is in position to take a fight there, so yeah. I actually kind of think when I think about, oh my god, Baby Woo, get out of there, buddy. Okay, he's out, but this is something Team SR really likes to do against Tempest, especially. I've seen them kill so many Tempests with just their 2 support heroes just chase him down through the jungle. So I really want to see Creams just leave. He needs to go to the jungle, which he's doing right now. And interesting, yeah, they're actually going to Swiftblade mid. So
Yeah, I don't know.
actually
This is
good
insane.
for TMSR. I think TMSR is in a really good spot with their lanes right now. Tempest, okay, he's actually sticking around. So he's not really going to be able to leave this side of the jungle, though. He's going to have to stay here, or Moon and Tank Fed are going to punish him. Look how much counter warding they just did. I think they just killed 2 wards with 1 sentry. That is not what you want to do if you're Legion. So... I mean, they can't really roam mid, though. That's the thing. So, it'd be good. I think it'd be good if Creams just left and went top. Got as much farm as he could. They don't really have wards to see the jungles or the supports rotating to him, which is really bad. But they're not really interested in doing it right now. And, yeah. This is... See, the problem with their strategy right now is they can't roam mid, because they have a keeper mid. And he can't do anything.
Yeah.
And they also have Swiftblade. So... You know, they're going to shut down Hag. Hag's actually going to die.
Yeah, she is. Keg. Oh, not perfectly timed. Aces is still going to get this freeze, and the auto attacks might be enough here. Yeah, they should be. One more, and good job. So Cersei, aka King Plato, goes down once more. Had a really hard time in the short lane last game, and having a hard start here. Up top, it looks like Master of Arms has done the rotate. There's the charge shot coming in, and the tsunami charge into the splash auto. Soulstar is going to die up here. So a really nice rotation coming out of Absolute Legends. Even activates the health potion, but goes down. So, yeah, a very important kill.
Nice job from Echo and Present. That was a really good charge, setting that up. But I'd be a lot more confident in AL's lanes right now if they hadn't gotten both those wards countered. Because it's paramount to know where these supports are. Like, look where Hag is right now. He could just be farming. But he doesn't know that there are support heroes in their jungle right now. Because he doesn't have a ward. And they have no wards at all, actually. So that was probably one of the biggest deals. And yeah, Tempest has no clue they're coming. And if they go around, they can kill him.
And they're going to do just that. Going to pull the loop-de-loop around the camp here. Right there, Xbox the spot, and Tempest will die. Now, not going to die to neutrals. Oh, okay, maybe he's not going to die. That was a nice blast shot coming in from Master of Arms. Throws out a Forked Lightning and tried to grab a kill with it. But in either case, saving Creams, and that would have been disastrous if he had died right there.
Yeah, it's actually pretty big that he can just go back to his jungle, and the supports are... They have to make stuff happen for this to work. It's really important. I think Swiftblade mid is like kind of throwing them a little off because they just cannot roam mid. And oh, okay, so the Legion has a nice ward seeing them come in. Actually, maybe gonna bait this? What on earth are they doing?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on up there. Kraken gonna take a lot of damage. Tsunami charge into a big hit here, and Engineer will die. Kraken gonna fall right afterward. So trading 1 for 1 there. I mean, I guess that's.
Oh, and I'm not really sure why they didn't back. They had a ward right there for Echo, so
kind of awkward.
like it looked like initially I was like, okay, they're gonna bait this and try and get a kill. I don't know if they can, and then like they weren't prepared at all though when like they appeared. Like they were still like moving items around on their heroes, so I don't really know. We're gonna go for a kill and hack here. I think they're gonna get it pretty easily.
Oh, Compel gonna miss. Not gonna happen.
That's what happens when you have 800 ping.
I'm being told that the overlay is wrong here, and that it says absolute sugar. It sure enough does. I checked.
Sugar.
I saw the other side, but I saw the other side. Checked that one, but sure enough, it says absolute sugar.
It's an artificial sweetener. Absolute sugar.
I feel like I feel like that's if Absolute would make sugar, or maybe like if a sweetener company made vodka. I don't know. In either case, gonna go ahead and get that one fixed up. I think it's a pretty neat name, though.
Absolute sugar.
Absolute sugar.
No, you're getting off that easy, Beef. I think that name sucks.
Wow, Riser, please, no flame. Engineer gonna be trying to get out of this bottom lane. Rally's coming over as well to protect his buddy. So they almost looked like they wanted to set up another kill, but not gonna happen.
Yeah, Creams is still pretty suffer in the jungle. He's only at 180 GPM. A lot of these camps were stacked as well. When you're low level in Tempest, stacking is kind of a delicate process. It's not easy to do, especially if you don't have a ring up to teacher for the extra armor on your minions. So it's pretty easy to screw up. One thing I want to point out is mid lane, Kezu has 50 creep kills. I think he's farming the jungle with his trees or something, because that's... Yeah, he's farming the jungle with his trees and CSing mid. So I don't think I've ever seen that many creep kills in this early. That's pretty absurd.
Kind of bonkers. 385 gold per minute. Too much sugar. I feel like they're pulling out some pretty nifty strategies right now for these for the DreamHack winner groups. They really want to get to DreamHack winner here, man.
I mean, this one isn't quite as innovative as the other one, I think, but he's definitely making a pretty big statement with that. Of course, Swiftblade is keeping right up with the Cookies. Has 42 himself at 6 minutes. He probably has even more creep kills from the lane than Keeper does. So that's really well done by Cookies. It's like I was checking to see where the runes are, but I believe they're all camped. I don't see who the hell got them. So, man, Kraken really needs level 6. Oh, here we go. Oh, he just hit 6.
And
I think they should have been ready for that. I think Echo should have been like moving up while like that happened. They could have killed him pretty freely. So, bit of a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, might make their way into the jungle and try to take down Glacius. The Water Sight is going to spot this. No, not going to spot the stack actually going off. So they're not aware of where Glacius is at this point. And I don't know. Kraken really needs to use that level 6 to try to get a kill. But currently he's just working on some triple stacked hard camp with the big hit coming in here. Soulsteer is going to go for another kill. Not going to happen. Kraken able to get out of there quick enough. Now Engineer going to do a little bit of pulling, so they're going to go for a dive here in the bottom lane. Compel going to miss one more time from Slicks. A few uncharacteristic misses.
Oh, are they going to get him?
TP
Engineer had boots. And they backed off even before that TP, so they were not confident in that kill at all. They wasted TP from Swiftblade though, and this means Keeper can... Well, he's going to get the rune. Wait, where's he going? Why is he pushing mid? Oh, he's going top. That's what's going on.
Trade of supports up top as Rally's coming in. Maybe going to look for a Compel onto Kraken, but Kraken's a
Guess
pretty
he's trying
quick
to cut
dude.
him off. Oh, no. Okay, he's good.
Tsunami charge, and he's out of there.
Yeah.
So,
But looks like they're going to convert this into a push, at least. But can they get this? Yeah, they can get that pretty easily. I was surprised. I thought they're just going to push mid, but they're going to push top. Oh, unless they... Well, it's only level 4 MOA, so it doesn't really do any damage. Well, it does damage, but quite weak. So we'll see if AL can save this push off. I don't think anyone else really has any TPs to assist. Swiftblade's just pushing bottom. And he TP bottom in the first place, so... looks like Goo actually, yeah, is going to do the job, so... They're going to force off for the moment, or they're going to... Yeah, they're going to go back.
Looks like, yeah, push is going to be stopped for the most part up top. They still got some work to do. There's an Energizer going off as well, and Tsunami charge away. Swiftblade in the bottom lane trying to take the tower against a level 3 engineer, and that one's going to happen. So trading long lane towers here is going to be the choice, and
yeah, I think that was better for AL because they had 3 heroes top and then just Swiftblade bottom. Pretty nice. Is Hag feeding? No.
No, not going to die to Glacius. We'll take a considerable amount of damage, but not going to die. I feel like out of all the players here on Absolute Legends, maybe King Plato has the most rust on him right now. Seems like he's been suffering a little bit more than the rest of his teammates.
Yeah, I can see that. Seems like both these games he's kind of struggled quite a bit. So he had a really hard time bottom. That lane would have been so much easier. You see where this ward is from Moon right now, bottom lane. If that had been a Legion ward at the beginning of this game, King Plato would be like level 8 right now. It'd be so much easier. But both those wards getting countered versus 2 roamers is like the worst possible thing that could have happened there for them.
Yeah, definitely not blaming the situation completely on King Plato here by any means, but
it's okay to be a flamer. I'm a flamer.
I mean, I try to save my flame for podcasts most of the time.
I usually save mine for my nuts, but he usually just does it for me anyway because he's an idiot.
Oh man, Johan number 1. Maybe not.
There's a haste for the top actually. Looks like. Oh man, he used that shit instantly. He is all in. Get in there. Oh, he's gonna find Tenka. He wants Soul Stealer. That's who he's looking for right now. But Soul Stealer's doing Ancients. What? He just ran right past him. What? Is he gonna go back for another circuit? Oh, I thought he was thinking like a lap.
What is going on over here?
Jeff Gordon.
Just keep on turning right. That's the opposite of NASCAR.
Yeah.
No.
That's unfortunate because Haxford just had rotated to Ancient, so that would have been a nice kill for Cookie. So yeah, had the right idea, but Tegafet escapes by the skin of his beard. I like how I worked that in there.
There you go. I like it, man. See, Dodo's got legs, we've got beards, and I frankly think we win on that one. Beards are pretty manly.
Haxford doesn't have legs, so.
Well, he's got robot legs.
That's true. Those count.
They do.
Don't discriminate.
That is true indeed. So, well, teams not really looking for too many kills right now. Both trying to just recover from some early starts in various lanes. Wretched Hag still continuing to suffer. Middle lane, 209 gold per minute. And Swiftblade, he's doing all right, nearly 400, but you got a 400 keeper and Soul Stealer on the other side. Both looking very strong.
Yeah, Kenzie forming out his mind that strategy with farming the jungle going pretty well. And yeah, actually interesting. They just kind of give up the tower top with just 2 heroes there. A little odd. Maybe they just don't want to port into Swiftblade Kraken. That could be kind of deadly.
Yeah.
If they screwed that up. So I kind of understand that. So they're gonna push mid and bottom though. So gonna get some good tower damage at least on both of them.
Yeah, I think they'll be able to take
AL's setting up to defend though. Yeah.
It's probably going to be that bottom one, unless Rally chooses to port mid. But AL, yeah, they're coming in from 3 sides right now. Swiftblade and Kraken going to be coming on over. Now, tmsR is in a good position to retreat here if they need to. They don't need to take this fight. They've actually flanked out Rally, so they could set up a decent fight right here. Tower's getting very low, in deny range. Keeper of the Forest going to get stunned first. There's the Swiftblade spin going off. Kraken ultimate is there. Bat Blast going out. Keeper of the Forest not able to get the ultimate down. Can't get it interrupt the Tempest ultimate. Soul Stealer ult goes off though as well. And now Swiftblade and Kraken both taking a lot of damage. Glacial Downpour able to finish off Swiftblade and Hag. Kraken goes down as well. No, Hag blinked out of there. And the Legion team going to call a vote to pause. Why does it matter if you're lagging? You're dead.
I don't know. Maybe it's King Plato.
I don't know. In any case,
That
tmsR.
fight was. I honestly had no clue what was going on.
Yeah, me neither.
That was pretty hectic.
So,
I saw a Tempest all going off at some point. I didn't know where Tempest was, but I saw the little swirl.
yeah,
A tornado.
he was right above the tower, like kind of where you can hide in the trees, and got a 2-man ult. But it was a really nice keg coming out of Moon Meander to interrupt it.
I think I gotta watch it on the stream again so I can see what happened, because I was a
There you
little
go.
overwhelmed. So I just tabbed out to look at the stream because I wanted to see what everyone was saying in chat, and then when I tabbed in, it was just like it was just chaos.
Yeah, it got pretty insane, but a really good job of killing Keeper of the Forest before he got the root off. I think that if Keeper had gotten the root, then that would have been an absolute disaster for Absolute Legends. As it was, it still went pretty poorly for them, but they were able to get 2 kills. If Keeper had gotten that root, it would have been 5-for-1 probably. Because he was in really good position to set that one up. But in any case, tmsR takes a pretty good team fight right there. And now, going to be set back even further here is Absolute Legends. As Swiftblade, I mean, 401 gold per minute. He is going to get stunned by a Compel into the energy field as well as the turret. Going to go ahead and spin right through that energy field, though. So, doesn't really care too much about that one.
Yeah, Kezir was a little late in coming to assist. Of course, he can root through the spin, and they probably would have picked up a kill there, but unfortunately, he wasn't there. And oh, they're gonna catch him again.
They certainly are. Okay, mouse is broken. Swiftblade gonna go down to the root. Now Kraken in some trouble as well. No release the Kraken ultimate. Tempest is there with no elemental void. Dust gonna be going out from Wretched Hag, but that's not really gonna be doing a whole lot. And it looks like the Hellborn team not going to be able to actually capitalize and get any kills unless they go for a dive, which is quite dangerous. There's the Compel and the release. The Kraken coming out this time. Tempest is going to go down right here. Well, defensive match should call, keep him alive for now. Rally taking a lot of damage. Down goes Tempest. Big hit finishes off Kraken on the backfield. King Plato able to finish off Moon Meander. And here comes Swiftblade buying back, but not able to get a kill just yet. Hag pops off a second dust. There's the charge shot on the Keeper of the Forest. And Swiftblade does have the Swift Slash's ultimate and the Blade Frenzy to finish him off. So, double tap coming in for King Plato. It's going to help his farm out considerably and gets AL into a little bit better position in this game.
It did. I still think tmsR came out on top, even if they lost some heroes, because Stolzir is just pushing top. If he gets top tower, it's going to be a clear advantage. Of course, they did force out the buyback from Swiftblade, but definitely won that fight still.
Okay.
Oh, bottom lane.
Swiftblade.
Gonna go for kill on Swiftblade, but he's just gonna spin out again.
Yeah. That was everything you had from the 2 supports, and they just didn't have enough damage to bring him down. Swiftblade's like, I got Steam Boots and an Energizer. Like, you guys ain't handling this. Middle lane Hag barely escaping for a seismic slam there. Took it to the face, but it was enough so that she could get out of there and live just enough HP. Don't know if she had the Strength Steam Boots activated or not, but I'd like to assume she did.
Yeah, she did. But King Plato's starting to recover here, though. He's at 300 GPM, so he had a pretty rough start. It's actually pretty respectable. But still, tmsR in pretty much full command of this game. They got the portal key up on Rally, the Shrunken on Soul Stealer, so I wouldn't be surprised to see if they try to make something happen. Keeper actually has an Energizer, because Glacius is super farmed as a mech, which is kind of absurd. Tankafet is owning this game really hard. Farmed out his mind on Glacius. I think he was just farming the jungle and pulling top constantly, and as a result, he suddenly has a pretty big impact in this game. So, AL doing a good job here with these Ancients. The Master of Arms Goo, it's going to take them a bit, but these will die eventually to the Goo. So, I mean, yeah, AL not out of it yet, but you got to give the edge to tmsR right now, especially since I have confidence in them just kind of outplaying AL in team fights as well.
Yeah, I'm right with you there. And when you got big pickups like the Shrunken Head here on Soul Stealer, that's going to be really nice for getting off ultimates and maybe even going for something like a Portal Key next. That'd be a normal build. So
I think so. When you've got line stuns like Magnus and Rally, Portal Key on Soul Stealer becomes really good. And they also have a Keeper who's got great farm, so he's going to be able to set up a great route for a Soul Stealer ult. And yeah, I mean, you could kind of argue that he is most of their damage, almost all of their damage, in fact. so maybe he needs to go for a more hard carry. But honestly, I think the way this game's going, they could just take a team fight with a Solstier Portal Key and just absolutely dominate. So, yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of the Portal Key this game.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there. And speaking of Portal Keys, Cookies goes one on Swiftblade. So, a little bit unconventional. I mean, it's not unheard of to go Portal Key here on Swift to get those Swift Slashes off or just get a better position for a Blade Frenzy or whatnot. But it's certainly not common here on Swiftblade. So, choosing to go that instead of a little bit more stats or damage, valuing the mobility. And now in the bottom lane, bottom river that is, looked like there could have been some potential for a square off, but not going to happen. Instead, tower going to be defended here in the middle lane by tmsR. And Absolute Legends, they kind of want to go in. They're setting up for it.
Yeah, this is a tough fight to take, though, especially next to the tower. Solstier is not going Portal Key. He still has 3,000 gold, so...
Shroud?
I don't. I mean, I don't see why you would. If you have Shrunken already, Portal Key is way better, but... I don't know. I mean, a lot of teams are of the opinion that when you have your main damage dealer, even if he's a hero like Solstier who can use the Portal Key, he just needs to get the damage. No, I can kind of agree. But I feel like they could just take a team fight with the Solstier, Blink, and with the BKB. It's kind of hard to stop. I mean, you could kind of argue Kraken and Tempest could stop it, but they got to be pretty quick, and neither of them have a Portal Key to like just kind of instantly cancel it, so it's probably going to go off before they can react.
Did you say Moon has a Portal Key?
No, I meant neither of them.
Oh, okay.
Neither Kraken or Tempest has a Portal Key.
I misheard there. I heard you talking about the Kraken and Tempest ultimates, and then he said, and then Moon has a Portal Key to interrupt it immediately. And I'm just like, Moon has a Portal Key? He just bought a Ring of Sorcery. In any case, here comes Rally. Compel Stun onto Kraken, and the Keg is going to follow it up. Kraken gonna go down, gets the ultimate off. Bat Blast is there as well, so Rally likely gonna die. There's the Sonar Scream. We'll finish it off. Glacius is going hard. There's Swift Flashes as well, and Solstier gonna be able to get the ultimate. Oh, God! Swiftblade gets annihilated, turns it around, gets the kill on the Wretched Hag as well. It's just Tempest alive. Keeper of the Forest trying to finish him off. Tempest is gonna be able to port out of there. That was like worst possible timing for Swift Slashes to end. And then Solstier ultimate to go off right there. I feel so bad for Cookies.
I'm not sure if his spin was up, but like, I mean, the thought process mine could have been I can't spin because he is shrunken, but you can still auto attack when you're spinning.
Yeah.
So his spin, unless he was spun a creep wave, had to be up because he literally just blink ulted. He didn't spin before.
Yeah.
So either a misplay or his spin was down, or just he got a little caught up in the shrunken head and not going to kill him with the spin, which kind of makes sense. It's like, oh god, I have to kill him, or he's not going to die because he's a shrunken because I'm doing magic damage. But he actually can auto attack for I think full damage. So did they buy back? They bought back.
Cersei
they want to
did.
fight.
Excuse me, that's King Plato there on Wretched Hag. Bought back. Swiftblade had
so
already
did,
used his.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, didn't he?
Really? No, I don't think so. I think he
Am I
bought back.
insane? I think I'm
I think you're
insane.
insane. Yeah. Oh no, you're right. He bought back at bottom tower. You're right.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking.
You're right. All right. I just thought he resurrected quickly, so I kind of assumed he bought back, but guess not.
He did res quickly.
Yeah.
No grave locket or anything, so.
Yeah.
Interesting, but tmsR.
Actually, he goes shroud. Huh.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like that. I would have preferred the Portal Key, but.
Yeah.
Alright, Shroud, always fun as well. Gonna give a little
If
bit
I
of
was gonna
damage.
get Portal Key, I'd probably just get like Geometers. I'm not a carry player.
Iser's just like, buy Restoration Stone on everything. In any case, Glacius in the middle lane. Oh, release the Kraken. Completely whiffs right there.
SSKB.
Yeah, I think that was more a little bit of a flub on the side of Present than anything else.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he was trying to anticipate them running up, but they chose to back at the perfect time, so kind of sucks for him, but yeah, I gotta do some Ancients here. Seems like both teams always doing a great job with the Ancients. When I play TMM, I never get to kill Ancients. No one sacks them.
sad days.
Yeah. Beef is on my team playing Inji. He would always stack them. I know he would.
I totally would. And if I was on artillery, I would stack them and kill them as... Oh, Bat Blast is going to go out on a 3. Hag going to get hit by a keg, though. And she's going to die as a result. There's the Keeper of the Force ultimate onto 3. Switchblade going to be spinning right here on top of the Tempest ultimate. But Tempest is going to be taken out. Glacius falls on the other team. And now Switchblade going to be taken out by a Demon Hand. Master of Arms in some trouble as well. And the final auto from Haxrin. Those big DD 300 damage auto attacks are pretty hard hitting.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't think tmsR can really lose. Just they didn't really have the Kraken ult as well. Just it's unfortunate. Yeah, it was a good time to take Colin because no Kraken ult, and saw what happened. So
I'm a little bit still flabbergasted about this 80 damage on Soulstealer. Like, that's the same as a Savage Mace, right? 88. Like,
80?
80 damage on Soulstealer from his Soulstealer. It's his Soulstealer. Yeah. Like, it's kind of bonkers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get a shitload of... You used to get plus 60, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
It's just a lot of damage.
20 damage is a lot, man. It's like a Slayer.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Alright, so there's
Kraken
40.
ultimate going off up top as Rally is likely going to die here. Needs one more big hit. There it is. Oh, it wasn't even a big hit. It was just big enough, though. Gets a kill onto Rally, and so Absolute Legends sticking in this. But things very much are looking good for tmsR. Genjuro just finished up on Soulstealer. He's going to be looking even bigger here momentarily. I don't know what AL can do to come back into this one.
I mean, they need like huge ults, but they don't have portal keys, so those are not really going to happen. And you know, you shouldn't really ever get a big Tempest ult off. If you do, it's the other team's fault. So think about it like that. They're gonna try and kill it. Okay, they're gonna try. They will get a kill on MOA. He's dead. So no Kraken ults. Tempest ult's still down. I mean, this is really free tower. No way they can possibly contest this. Not a chance. Here they go. They're gonna contest it. No? Are they? Oh boy. Oh, nice double stun.
Yeah, double stun coming in. And there's the root on the 3. Swoopblade gonna spin out, but Kraken goes down immediately. Energy field gonna be coming in as well. So Wretched Hag purged immediately on entry. It's gonna be a free tower now. And it's looking good. Up top, the tower goes down as well. But that was kind of more odd than anything else. As Rally gonna go in for a spin here. Swoopblade has the swift slashes up, not able to get him off. Bat Blast gonna go on to the 2. That's gonna be a kill on a Rally, and buybacks onto both players that are dead here for Absolute Legends. Tower is gonna go down. Soulstealer activates the Shrunken Head and runs. Oh, gonna open up with an ultimate right here, and it's gonna annihilate Master of Arms. Hag goes down as well. The auto attack's gonna be enough to kill Swiftblade, and Kraken probably gonna be in some trouble as well. Soulstealer pounding in those big ult autos, and down goes Kraken. GG well playeds are being called, and that is it, Riser. tmsR off to a 4-0 start. They're exactly where they want to be after 2 matches against Kage and Absolute Legends.
Yeah, I don't think they would be satisfied with anything but, and yeah, it's kind of what I think almost everyone would expect. But yeah, it's just kind of like Team Kage. I think AL had some really good moments, especially in that game 1. I was pretty excited to see that they were really taking it to tmsR. But as you know, as the game goes on, you can just tell tmsR a little too experienced, just better at executing team fights and setting up kills. And yeah, as a result, take a nice 4-0 sweep.
4-0 sweep. That's, of course, going to do it for their games today, I believe. We'll be taking a look at their final game tomorrow against Internet Gangsters. But as far as our next game coming up here, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have Lions Esports Club versus Team Excellent coming up. And that's, of course, going to be a match here from Group A. That one, I think that Lions is playing M8M right now, so we're going to have to wait for that match to end. But if they are still in that match,